All right, we're all in. We are all in. It looks bright enough. Yes, it does. How's it look outside anyway? What do we got today? Not bad. Not back for the last day of June. It cannot be a great month. June is a great month. Except for Saturdays. You know what I'm saying? But we're all back. We're happy. Ready to do some work. So good morning, everybody. Melissa, Kath, Leanne. All right, Leanne. Here we go. Who else? Twos. And of course, our little Michelle, our Mo, Christina, and Johnny. Full house. All right. All right, you guys ready for some action? If I could see the damn board. All right, let's start out with a squat with a front kick. All right. So we're squatting down, we're going to come up and we're going to lift that leg up as high as you can go. We're going to alternate those legs. Here we go. Squat and lift. Because we get some legs right off the bat here. So might as well get ready for it. We're back. 4th of July week. All sorts of exciting things happening here. And if you have a chance to go to Nara Park and see the fireworks, don't go. Because it's crowded enough, all right? I don't know. I remember last year saying, no way I'd ever go back there again. It's just too many people. And 3. On 2. And give me one more time. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. All right, let me see what's going with that. All right, we got shoulders off the bat, so let's do our little shoulders. Circles. And we can get going here. You guys are busy. All right, let's reverse that direction. If you had it your way, you'd probably do this at 7 o'clock. You're all saying, no way in heck. All right, bring those arms all the way back. Open things up here. And then close them up. Give yourself a hug. Let's do that one more time. Bring those arms all the way back. Get a crack in those shoulders. And then give yourself a nice hug here. Feels so good. All right, let's go reverse lunge. We'll get a couple on each side. So stay on the same leg and step back. Stepping back all the way. Come on. Yes. All right. And switch. Coming up through that front leg. That's it. See if my legs survive this week. Have one less day to work out. Here we go. That's it. And 3. And 2. 1. All right, step to the side, big step to the side. All right, big step, and then lift that leg up. Step, so a little side lunge. You're not going all the way now in the side lunge. Push off to balance. Push off to balance. Let's go. Good. And 3, and 2, and 1. All right, let's go to the other side. And again, we're stepping out wide, step, and then bend, and then push off. That's it. We're getting things rolling here. There we go. Then we'll add some weights. There we go. And 3, and 2, and 1. All right, I need a little sip of water here, though. All right, first move we have a reverse curls press. So when they get to grab weights in the down position in a lunge where you can press. All right, so you're stepping back, step back, curl, hold your position, and then press. You're going to alternate the legs, step back, curl, hold, and then press. So still try to get that knee down nice and low. You might have to drop down the weight just a little. All right, everybody good? All right, 1 of 5. Get some left and rights here. Let's have some fun. Here we go. All right, here we go. Step back, lunge, and press. That's it. We got this. Come on. Starting out on fire here. Yes. All right. We're all in rhythm here. We're going to go RDL row, which is a wide row, so it could be a little lighter. All right, so we grab 2 dumbbells. We're coming down. We're going to go wide row for 1, and then turn row for 1. So then the turn row, it's a little more narrow. All right, and then you back up. All right, so you're going to go wide, turn, squeeze, and then come up through your heels. Here we go. Wide. Turn. All squeezes. Come on. Knees are bent. And then come all the way up. Make sure you position your hands for your RDL. Save your back. Squeeze. Turn right against your legs. And then come up through your heels. All right? You got to keep the back nice and flat. Let's go. You got it. Come on. And squeeze and then up. Get everything right here. All right, from there we're going to do a little balance with a leg lift. All right, so you're going to be in position. You have a slight bend forward, and you're just going to lift. Lift. So you really shift that weight over your bent. All right, like you're trying to pick something up. And bend. All right, if this bothers your back in any way, then just do the same thing upright. All right, you'll get less core, but you'll save your back. All right, understand? Butt back, bend, and then lift. Lift. As high as you can go in balance. Lift. That weight shifts over. You're working that glute. You're working that glute. You're lifting. Doesn't matter where we're starting, we're doing both sides. Left and right. Up. That's it. The bend works core, and of course you can put more weight. Feels like it's more weight on that leg. All right, shake it off. We'll go to the other side. We will go to the other side. And again, you're bent, Shift that weight over and then lift. Oh, this side's a little shaky. Come on. Nice and high. We got good. Gotta focus. Well, this one, when you bring the heel in, you kind of save yourself. All right. We are pushing through. All right, that was good, I think. All right, we're going to go front and lateral raise, one dumbbell. So we're going to do left and right here. All right, so one dumbbell. All right, you're going to grab weights for lateral raise. So lateral and then front. Front, you hold a little longer because you can go heavier. All right, lead with your elbow. Up. Front. Hold. Lateral. Front. Hold. So we can really focus on that one side. Yeah. Just remember when you do a lateral raise, you want to think leading with the elbow, not the dumbbell. Elbow up. That's it. Good focus here. One and done. All right, let's go to the other side. Oh, that hurt. All right, here we go. Lateral. Nice focus. Looks simple. But the problem is people kind of think dumbbell and then they just dumbbell. And then dumbbell. You really got to focus on that elbow. That way it gets your shoulder, not your forearm or your wrist. Because too much of that will be visiting Christina. Nothing wrong with the visit, but I want to visit her. Maybe socially we'll all get together, right? Not as a patient, even though she would be the best. There we go. Come on. Because the PTs around here are horrible. Christina gets all offended. Don't go to, what is it, ATP? Don't get me started. All right, we're going to visit our little friend Andy. He's been missing for a while. I couldn't even see him. All right, so we're staying low, and we're going to go in and out. We have a couple of these stay low today. All right, so if you're not jumping that little jump with Andy, you are just stepping out. All right, let's go, Andy. See what I mean? Bike ride the next day. I have no voice. What is in the air when I bike ride? Somebody help me out. What's the pollen count? Leanne, what's the pollen count? Because it happens every Monday morning. It doesn't happen a lot when I walk. So what is it? There we go. All right, then we repeat 3 of the moves. It says 3, it's working. All right, so back to the very first one. Reverse curl press. So we have that, we have the rows, and we have Andy. All right, so we're stepping back. We are stepping back. We are holding. We are pressing. That's it. Got it. A lot of people on vacation this week. A lot of folks like to get that July 4th. Too risky. Here we go. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. The ocean water is still freezing. Not for Mo. Mo does cold plunges. I think she stays in for like 15 minutes. That's it. Good. All right, let's go to the RDL wide row, turn row. All right, you guys in? So down, give me that wide elbows out, and then give me that one narrow turn, and then all the way up through your heels. All right, get this one, please. Gotta be safe. All right. Turn, and then make sure those hands are against your legs when you stand up. You want everything spot on when you stand up here. Up, let it ride up. Your back is flat the entire time. You're really focused. Come on. These exercises are so important. They are. Michelle, how you doing on this one? All right, then finally, Andy. I didn't do a good job with Andy last time. Remember, you're staying low, and you're just going quick, feet in and out. So you stay low as fast as you do it with your feet. All right? So mere mortals like myself, we just tap out, staying low. All right? Not a high tap. This is like, if you do this, I'm shutting off the camera. I'll tell you right now. Here we go. Here we go. Even though I should be doing that. Oh, my hip flexor is still not back to normal. Not as bad as it was, but it's irritating. I'm just going to have to play through the pain. That's what I'm going to have to do. All right, so we end with this one, and then we start with a similar, staying low. But I need my water. All right, there is one down. Thank you, Andy. Why does it feel like this? I'm dripping water. There's that lovely, lovely sound. All right, so, like I said, we have a couple here, and then we'll hit the floor. So on the floor when we get there, we're going to be doing skull. So if you get dumbbells for triceps, you'll be good for everything else. All right? So the first one, the first two, we have a dumbbell, not a heavy dumbbell. This is probably going to be, I'd say 10 pounds would work. A 10 pounder will work. All right? So the first move, we are walking three, if you can go 3 steps as low as you can go, walk it, and then you're going to stand up. All right, so we're going to walk low, because this one we feed off the next one. All right, so it's the combo. All right, this one's not super challenging, but you got to stay low. So 3 steps if you can do it, as many as you can, 3 or 2. All right, you guys ready for another circuit? Let's go. Here we go. We're walking low. Dumbbell against your body. Don't lean forward. Sit back. All right, if dumbbell bothers your back in any way, then just go body weight. All right. You listening to me, please? Let's walk. So when we come back up, we'll have to repeat these 2. All right. That's it. Come on. And then we'll do a narrow and a wide with our weight. It would be A-team special for our A-teamers. All right, so you're holding that weight again. All right, so we're going to jump down narrow. We're going to jump down wide. And again, if the weight is too much, just get rid of it. All right, but we're A-teamers. But we want to be healthy A-teamers. All right, so we'll jump. So that mod would be you're stepping out wide, and then you're squatting narrow. All right, you just do it quickly. All right, if you had to, we're good. I'm basically a non-jumper now. That's how I think. Remember that one day we did squat jumps and I did it? That's how I think I got hurt. It was a hit plus day. Might have been was it the pyramid? No, we just did the pyramid. Oh yeah. That's it. That's it. And then we'll do some knee tucks. Push up position is next. Push up position is next. For our A-teamers here. All right, so on this one, all right, push up position. You're going to go tap, tap, and then knee tuck. All right, so shoulder, shoulder, and then knees in. All right, so you're in push up position. You are tapping. All right, tap, tap, and then knees in, knees back. All right. Boy, this is the one thing I have trouble doing on my floor because the carpet moves. All right, everybody's good? All right, tap, tap, knee tuck. Let's go. Another A-team exercise. You're the last of my A-teamers. Come on, guys. My favorite classes to teach are the 18 classes. There we go. Because I know you guys are working. I know you're moving around. I want to know what Christina skips. Christina, what do you skip? All right, let's go down. All right. We have a press to skull. Press to skull. All right, so dumbbells are going to be in tight. You're going to press them up. And then you're going to go triceps. And then elbows back down to the floor. So press. Tricep. Let's go. It's not your super presses, but you are hitting the triceps in both moves. There we go. You got it, and this is a superset now. We got this in your core. Yes, we do. Come on. You want nice tight arms? Not huge arms, just tight arms. Here we go. Yes. All right, let's hold one of our dumbbells. All right, so what you're going to do is your dumbbell's going behind your head. You're going to come up in a crunch. You're going to bring the dumbbell as you bring your knees in, right to the knees. And back. All right, right to the knees. Take your time. All right, if you had to, you go one at a time. A little easier on the back. Or you eliminate the legs altogether. And as you come up, you are exhaling. You are not holding your breath. All good, come on. Let's push it. All right, right back to the press triceps. Like I said, this is a superset. These two moves. All right, let's go. Press. Tricep. Nice work. Come on. Let's get moving. Right. Right to that beat. You got it. That's fantastic. All right, let's go back to that. I used to call it a clam, but that's not the real name. All right, so pull over to crunch, knees in. That's a long title. Here we go. And you can do both knees, you can do singles, or you can do no legs involved. It's all up to you. And then we will get in push-up position here before we head back up. I'm thinking we could do an Andy, but that's not the move. There we go. It's our low, low, low walker. That's a song, right? Low walker. All right, here we go. We're going to do some narrow push-ups to hit that tricep even more. So elbows by your sides. All right, try a couple on your toes, and then if you have to do the modification, go for it. But elbows by your sides. All right, we're going for the triceps. Let's go. Another A-teamer move here. A Dr. I specialty. If you want to give Dr. I credit, you'd have to give it with push-ups. There we go. For vegan junk food, it's just off the charts. Just because you're vegan doesn't make you healthy, all right? Cut the crap. Oh, my Lord. That's it. Come on. 3, 2. All right, then we go back up again. We're going to do our little low walker. Not to be confused with the... I can't think of Game of Thrones. What was that, Leanne? The walkers. the night walkers. The hell were they called? All right, we're walking low, and then we're coming up. There we go. That's it. All right, here we go. Staying low. Again, you're really going to stay low on this one. If you want an effective, and then you're up. Night walkers. Here we go. There we go. I missed the first several seasons, except for the Red Wedding. Alright, here we go with our jump downs, wide and narrow, and again, you're jumping down wide, you're jumping down narrow as quickly as you can go. Alright, or you're stepping out, we're squatting again, but you do what you can do here. Alright, be safe. That's it, come on. And we're not going to see House of Dragon until next year, I think. They're really milking it. I think there's only 2 more seasons. That's another great show. There we go. Did I get them all in? Yes, it says 0. We got them all in. I almost forgot the push-ups, I have to admit. Need a little fan. Looks like the temperature this week is going to be 88 every day. 88. There we go. All 8s. All right, here is the big circuit. You guys ready for the biggie? All right, let's start out with a shoulder move. All right. So you're going to come out wide. So this one's not super heavy. All right, you're going to bring those dumbbells in, out, press. All right, in, out, press wide. So it's not heavy. This is probably your 8s or 10s on this one. All right. Everybody's good? All right, let's set it up and let's go. Here we go. Relaxing that neck. This one, even just with your body weight, you'll get a burn. And this one is one and done, I believe. Yes, it is. Come on, let's go. Hopefully I hit the timer. Yes, I did. All right, we're going to go super wide squat to stay inside lunge. All right, so you have to go wide on this one so you can set it up. And then you're going to go squat, and then you're going to lean into a side lunge. So you need to be able to get that straight leg. Drop the chest, and then go to the other side. Drop the chest, back to the middle, and squat, and side, and side, and squat. Let's go. Side and side and squat. Come on. Got it. Let's get into that rhythm. Time is flying by. All right, that felt pretty good. All right, here's a nice simple one, narrow and wide curl, right in the middle. All right, so you're gonna come in, dumbbells together, then you're gonna go from the side. Let's go. And all the way. Come on, up. Right in front, right to the side. Yes. You got it, guys. Come on. Rhythm is the night here. Now we get that heart rate up. We get that little heart rate up. We're doing a little shuffle and reach. All right, so we're reaching down, we're shuffling, and we're reaching down. So that mod is just the speed. All right, try to go as quick as you can. Make sure your shoes are tied. And get that heart rate up. Let's go. Come on. Move it. Again, great for your legs here, these power moves. You might say cardio. You may say cardio, but it's an added bonus. Shaping your legs. Come on. Let's go. All the way. Push right through this. Come on. All right, here we go. Here we go with a front lunge. Hold your dumbbells. Alternate the legs. Let's do it. Stepping forward and back. Stepping heel to toe. All the way down. You can't escape lunges. We have, I always say, we have a push, we have a pull, we have a lunge, we have a squat. Those are mandatory moves. There we go. That's it. Nice work. Come on. We're cooking here. We are cooking. All right, so there is a repeat, which is that shoulder move. All right, so again, up, and then bring him in, back, and then press. Yeah. You got it. Yeah, right there. We're cruising, guys. Come on. Everybody. Everybody's acting like it's already summer. Well, it is, isn't it? Just have another rainy Saturday. Let's go. Got a couple more moves here. Shoulders up. Oh. All right, we have a narrow squat and a curl. So we get the last two moves here. Feet in tight. All right. Squatting down. Come up and then palms up, curl. Let's go. All the way down. Let's get it in. Come on. Let's go for it. Let's go for our full range of motion. All the way down. Coming up. Lower and upper. Good. And the last one, you have several options here. The toughest move is the star jump for Melissa. She requested this one. All right, so star jump is up, up. All right, so that first one would be squat, jack, squat, jack, and that second one would be squat, tap, tap. All right, so you have three choices. End your workout on a high note here. Superior move is that star jump. Up, everything's up. Come on. A-team is let's finish. Let's finish. Come on. I gotta find out when I did those squat jumps. Here we go. Oh, so annoying. Come on, let's hit this. Let's finish on a super high note here. Heart rate will be up. Then you could have a nice breakfast. Maybe a couple cinnamon rolls. Just kidding, Dr. I. Here we go. A vegan cinnamon roll. Right on. All right. Here we go. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Leanne, is that what? Thank you for the updates, Leanne. You're so good. Because it is ragweed something is killing me. All right. And it's the White Walkers, Leanne. You're on top of the world. All right. All right. Thank you, guys. All right. Short week this week, but there will be recorded for Friday. But we're still going to get through Wednesday. All right. Thanks, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. I will see you very soon. Stay hydrated. All right. Bye, everybody.